Well, hello and welcome, my lovelies, to my channel. It's Lorraine here from Handcrafted by Lorraine. Thank you so much for giving me some of your time today and for taking the interest in looking at this journal. This is my first one of the year. I've really had a bit of a struggle going on. I was away in December. We went back to the UK, so it's taken me a little while to get my mojo back from having had time away without any crafting. So anyway, I won't witter on about what's been happening. I just hope that you've all had a good Christmas, and wishing you all the best for the new year, and some happy crafting times for you all. So I'm going to go through this journal that I've made. It's a hard covered journal. Sorry if you can hear the fan. I've had to put the air conditioning on heat because it's freezing. If you watch the news, you'll know that in Greece we've had snow, which has been really unusual, especially this far south in Greece where we are in the Dodecanese, and it's really cold. Anyway, let's stop chatting and get on. So here she is, this lovely journal. I haven't really given her a name because she's a bit of an eclectic thing, but she's floral and vintage. I've named this lady Flora only because she's a vintage lady and it's a floral journal. So there's a little bit of all sorts inside of the journal. It's a hardcover. I've used recycled cardboard. I've covered it in digital papers. I've put this lace and calico trim on the spine to hide the stitching from the signatures. I've put nothing on the back. I've just left the digital paper showing because it's a lovely collaged piece, really nice. So the journal itself measures 8.5 inches by 6 inches and the spine is 2 inches. It's got 3 signatures stitched in and a total of 106 pages front and back. It's got this voile closure, this voile ribbon closure, and it's just threaded through eyelets, so you can take this off and use whatever you want on it, and it's got this little bead dangle on there just to accentuate it a little bit. Throughout the journal I've used ribbons and lace and blingy little bits. The inside there's envelope flips, there's tags, there's journal cards, there's belly bands, secret journaling spaces. I've used coffee dyed paper, digital papers, I've used vintage book pages, vintage music paper. There's lots and lots of ephemera inside of it. Some of it is digital and some of it is handmade by me. So that's the basics about the journal. So we'll just have a flick through. So if you can see on here, I've just used a cardstock backer with some of the digital paper on. I've put Flora in the middle. She's got some crocheted lace trim and some bling. And we just undo the ribbon. It's doubled is the ribbon, so you've got plenty of ribbon going on there. So this is the inside. Let me just have a look in the camera to make sure that we are in frame. Can't see anything there, but yes, we're in frame. So on the inside of the front cover I've made a double pocket and I've used digital papers for the pockets. I've put this cluster on top using vintage book page, vintage music paper, digital scrap papers and this little tag on here. There's some butterflied crochet lace trim with flat back pearls on, and inside of the pockets are tags. This tag I've put some digital paper on and a sticker. This one is a double tag, so you can fit something inside of there if you choose to, and it's stitched around on there, and it's on quite good cardstock is that. So there's nice journal space on there. Another small one with some eyelash trim fastened to the eyelet. A little journal card on there, and this lovely little envelope that you can put something in. I will put something in there. Let me find. Here we are. We have this little journal card inside of there. So that's what's in this page. This corner tuck spot on this digital paper, I've die cut some digital paper. If I do that, you can see the rows properly. It doesn't get lost in all the busyness. So this is a corner tuck spot, and it's got this large journal card inside of there, a smaller journal card just tucked there, another envelope with something inside. There is something inside of that one, and this vintage wedding photo. How lovely is that? It's from Amsterdam, so I hope they had a lovely time and a lovely life together. More digital paper. Here's a belly band tuck spot that I've used on cardstock. I've just covered it with digital paper. Here's some of the vintage music paper, and it's the original, it's not copied, it's the original music paper. And I've just glitzed up this butterfly with some gel, glitter gel. What's it called? Let me find it. Let me find it. It's crystal gel. That's it. And you don't use a lot. I've had it quite a while. That I use it quite often on the butterflies and flowers. And inside of there is this journal paper, so you can journal on the back. I've left it like this. This lovely little vintage image of this pretty little girl with the flowers, which fits in with the vintage and floral theme. Another cluster using digital paper, vintage music paper, and another little butterfly. This page has been stamped and stenciled. It's got crocheted lace trim on the edges. This embossed tuck spot here has got another little cluster on the front of it, and this postcard for journaling on the back, and this journal card left blank again. So you've lots and lots of space for journaling. Again, stenciled. A belly band that I've made using the digital book page that I've put on some digital paper, and this little tag, Bloom, a beautiful process of becoming, and tucked inside there is this large cabinet card, journal card, and this vintage image of this very suave looking man, and he's tucked behind, do you remember you used to have photo albums when you were a kid, or stamps when you collected stamps? It's got the little corner pockets, so you can take it out, you can put whatever picture you want of your own choosing inside of there, or you can just journal on the back, so it's a secret journal space on the back of there. Some more stenciling with distress ink, is it vintage tea? No, I can't remember the name of it. Vintage photo, that's it. Vintage photo, not tea dyed. Here's a large tag that I've made. I've just used up scraps and put them all, collage them onto this large card that's been backed with some tea stain paper. It's got this calico tag on the top, and I've put this vintage image on and left it open, so there's a pocket there, a little vintage journal card. This tag's been, I've used gold wax on it to just brighten it up a little bit. This tag, I did a few things in this fashion, and Tracey Fox used them in Foxy Rag magazine. She asked a little bit about me and could she use these, and she did in Foxy Rag. I was so pleased to be asked. It was an honour. And there's a little journal card and another envelope. What was I doing not putting things in? We'll have another little vintage photo inside of there. so you've journal space on the back of it. This page has been stenciled, not stamped, stenciled, a little cluster at the top, this lovely pocket with this very pretty lady, and inside is one of the envelopes, and there is something inside of there for journaling on, vintage photo. A corner pocket that I've made from the vintage book page, this tiny cluster with this lovely blingy butterfly, and in there there's a tag, a journal card that I've made using again the book page, some digital paper, some Edith Holden paper, blingy butterfly. It's left blank on the back for journaling, and another envelope with some more little vintage images inside. Some eyelash trim on that. Again, another pocket using the book pages, some more Edith Holden, and a large tag in that pocket. Another book page pocket, and I've made a little tuck spot here on the front of it so that there's a tiny little journal card. There's tag, a little postcard with journal space, and 2 journal cards for in that pocket. Some more crocheted lace trim with a little dangle attached to that, a tree to fit in with the floral gardeny theme. Again, this page has been stenciled, and this lovely image of this very pretty little girl. She's got some crocheted lace trim on the base of it, some blingy things. 2 tags, one of them's got sari silk on the top, this one's the voile ribbon on top, and another little cluster. Lots of blank pages for journaling. Again, another one of the rose tuck spots with a journal card behind it, coffee stained papers, digital papers, a large tag that I've made. I've stitched around this, it's a double tag again, so there's a little pocket there with a journal tag inside of it, and it's got this lovely crocheted lace trim on the bottom of it. Another corner pocket from the vintage book page with a tag and a journal card in, and this very pretty little cluster. Some more stamping and stenciling, coffee stained paper, a postcard pocket, and just behind the postcard I have just decoupaged this flower onto this coffee stained paper. It just looked a little bland, so I wanted something here, so that's what it got. Another wedding photo, and a business card for a photographer on the vintage style. Some music paper. This page has been stamped, it's been gessoed and stamped. This just vintage style number. A postcard pocket again with a cabinet card inside for journaling. These pages you can either use for journaling, for diary keeping, or you can add your own photographs, you can add your own ephemera, whatever you wanted to do with these. Some more coffee stained paper with this lovely daisy crochet lace trim and a little dangle of a dragonfly. Another corner tuck spot here with this vintage lady's photo added to it. Another journal card tucked inside, and again another journal card tucked inside. A corner pocket using up some of the digital papers with this tag fixed to the top of it, and it's got this lovely vintage image of this very pretty little girl. So space again. The page has been gessoed and stamped. Another journal card in there, and this lovely little photo of this cute little girl. Some more coffee stained paper. I love this script paper, it's really nice. This has been stamped and stenciled. Some of the vintage music paper with this floral hatted lady on there. Another pocket using up some of that script paper with this tag attached to it. And inside, journal card, this lovely photo, vintage photo of this beautiful butterfly lady. And another one of the little number tags. Again, this is from the same, I can't remember whose pages I'm using here. There's a real mixture. I will try and list them below. Stamping and stenciling on this centre of this signature. I've left the strings because some people like to attach things to them. I haven't attached anything, but I've left them as they are, or they can just be cut off. Another pocket here with Flora, another larger envelope with some journal space inside. I love this digital, they're really nice. And this pocket envelope flip thing, I have to thank Yvonne Preston for this, because she gave a tutorial on this, and there's a tuck behind this envelope. So the envelope opens here, so there's secret journal space in there, so you could write something and keep it in there. And there's also a tuck here. And this is just a belly band on cardstock using digital paper, and these two little cards that I've used as the closure for the envelope. I enjoyed making that, it was good fun. Here's just some of the digital paper, and I've left the side open, and there's a little journal card inside of there that keeps slipping out. So what I've done is, I've just clipped this paper clip on there so that it can't slip out. Here's an envelope flip, so this page you can use for journaling. I've left this page, I haven't decorated this digital paper because there's quite a lot going on. It is a tuck spot, so behind there is another lovely little vintage lady, Flora, a little flower girl tucked behind there. This front envelope flip, I've used digital paper and put a little cluster on it. You open it up, and it's got this tuck spot here. We've just got a little card in there with some of the voile ribbon on. Here's another tuck spot with a journal card made from the vintage book page, digital paper, and I've put these little crocheted daisies on with some bling. This flips over, and hidden in there is another little pocket that you can add something to. Just got a tag in at the moment, and this is journaling space. So quite a lot going on in that, and it's flat, it doesn't bulk out your journal too much. Another pocket with a tag with silk ribbon and a journal card. Another vintage page, corner pocket with a cluster with, it's got lace and glitter on it, and behind a journal card and this lovely floral tag. It's been stitched around and it's got this satin ribbon on there. Another little pocket with a tag and an envelope, and that's got something in it as well. Coffee stained paper. Another tuck spot pocket with a journal card. A little window envelope that I've put some acetate in. These from Artymaze, and inside is a tag, so you couldn't see, but I've decorated inside so that if you don't keep the tag inside, it doesn't look yucky with just a plain white inner. Some more crocheted lace trim with a couple of blingy bits on bulb pins. There's a filigree leaf and a smiley flower on that bit. Another tuck spot using that Pretty Lady again, and behind that is a little vintage journal card. Centre of that signature. And then here we have a three-way pocket. The side I've left open, and there's a cabinet card there for journaling. I'm always at the wrong angle for this thing. Come. There we go. A large tag that I've just used, a book page. I've distressed it with some distress ink. I've left the back blank for journaling, and then a journal card. Again, space for journaling on there. They're from my Porch Prints, I think. Another one of the envelope flip hidden tuck spot things from Yvonne's tutorial. Good fun to make those, I like those. Corner pocket with a large tag on there, another journal card on there, and a little envelope with a digital inside for journaling on, and this lovely cluster on the front. Some more crocheted lace trim on there. Here's a little, I don't know what you call them, little flip thing. I've attached it to this page underneath. You open it, you've got plenty of journal space here. You've got a little pocket here with one of the small envelopes in. It's got a small tag here, another tag here, and it's got some sari silk on the top of this one, a journal card behind there, and two more tags behind there. This one's got sari silk on, and this one's got voile ribbon, and there we go, a large tuck spot there that you've got a journal card inside. Another pocket here with journal space inside of there. My fingers aren't working. So you've 3 journal cards in the front pocket, a large tag, and another small envelope behind there. It's been stamped and stenciled underneath. It's a lovely little cluster there. And the back page, again, another double pocket that's it's got a large tag in the back pocket that I've just decoupaged some digital and put this floral rose sticker on there. And then you've got a journal card, one of the envelopes, and another wedding photo inside of there. So that's Flora. Vintage Flora, we'll call this journal. It's going to go into my Etsy store. If you've any questions or anything, please just comment below and I'll respond to you. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day in whatever you're going to be choosing to do today. Stay safe and stay warm.